Hi, I'm Dinesh, the Spicy Gourmet. Welcome back to my humble kitchen. I would like to prepare the Ceylon roast blend, or as it's commonly termed, Ceylon roast curry powder. It's a blend of spices that is actually toasted, and it's toasted in this case to a very, very dark color without burning the spices. This essentially releases all the oils and it takes on its own flavor palette, if I may. The ingredients are coriander, whole coriander. This is a frying pan that is basically over medium to high heat. So I put in the coriander, followed by whole cardamom pods. Throw that in there. We have some fresh organic curry leaves, followed by whole clove buds. Now this is Ceylon cinnamon. I've already crumpled it up a little bit, broken it up so that it receives the heat adequately instead of having it maintained in a quill form. So put that in there. Then we have fennel seed, whole fennel seed. Now this is interesting because I have here what is fenugreek seed and also some white rice. We're going to toast those also. Now we're going to leave the cumin because it's a a little dainty seed. It takes a shorter period of time for it to roast. So we're going to roast the other spices first. Stir it around a little bit. Frequently, if I might add, so that they roast or toast evenly until you see smoke rising and you know that the spices are getting well toasted. Now, while this is happening, let me just explain to you, I also have some cayenne powder here, cayenne chili powder, which I'm going to reserve for afterwards. What I'm going to do with that is to add it to the spices. Once these are roasted, then we grind them, and then we add the cayenne and stir it up, and then you have your Ceylon roast curry powder or Ceylon roast blend. This is actually favored by mostly meats, whether it be chicken, beef, lamb, pork, etc., in all forms of curries. And as I may share with you sometime in the future, this particular blend make for a really fantastic burger. Okay. But we'll explore those different uses as I continue to present you with these techniques, and I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to let this be for a little bit. Going to keep stirring it until we start to see the smoke appear. Okay, now as you can see, there is smoke coming out of this blend here. Now it's time to add the cumin. And we're going to continue to toast it. Now you can actually hear the seeds popping, which is an indication that we're going to achieve what we started out to do, which is to roast the spices. When the seeds are popping, that means they are interacting with the heat. We'll keep stirring this. As you can see, the fresh curry leaves are drying up because we want them to dry up. It makes for a lot easier job of combining them with the balance of the spices. Now this is quite a bit of volume here, but I do that because I use it all the time and I share it with friends. I use it in my cooking classes, spice sessions. If you're ever in Santa Barbara, come join me for a cooking class. We'll have a lot of fun. Here we are. Now the trick is you're not going to burn this as long as you continue to stir it. Okay, and you can detect from the color of the seeds when they're done. It's a dark brown color. That's what we're trying to achieve here. And of course, you can detect this, but the aroma is just fantastic. It's very earthy and ideal, as I mentioned earlier, for meats. Now you've got some seeds popping here, which is fine. And I think we're just about done here. Look at that, that's beautiful. And now we're going to take this off the heat. Put it into this dish right here. And we're going to let it cool. Just a tad. And as we let it cool, as I had mentioned, we put in the cayenne. And we're going to stir it up. Actually, I'm just going to fold the roasted spices into the cayenne. We're going to let this rest, have it cool down, and then we will actually use a grinder and grind our roasted spice blend into a powder. So we've let the spices cool, and now we're going to grind them to a fine powder. And we do this portion by portion simply because there's a lot of roasted spices here, and we only have a home use mill. So once again, we turn the mill over like this, and then you start the blade off, and slowly bring it up. And grind the spices. Now we're going to take a look, see how the grind is. Now I can see from this clear top it still needs a little bit more. There we go. That looks wonderful. There we have Ceylon roast spice blend, or commonly known as Ceylon curry powder. Now it could be a little bit darker than this, it doesn't matter. We've thoroughly roasted the spices, and there we are. I'm going to continue to do this, and I thank you for joining me as we together prepared the Ceylon roast curry powder. Until the next time, here's new adventures into your culinary repertoire. Cheers. I'm Dinesh, the Spicy Gourmet. You will find this recipe as well as others by going to thespicygourmet.com and clicking on the video recipe blog. Cheers.